Hi everyone, this video is on the mixed exercise 9 question 29. So we want to find the gradients of the curve with the following equation at the point 1, 2. So this is an implicit differentiation because obviously we need to differentiate the equation first in order to be able to find a gradient at the point 1, 2. And this is implicit differentiation because we have a combination of, as you can see, dependent and independent variable. So we are going to differentiate this. First of all, 5x squared differentiates to 10x, and we are differentiating this with respect to x, obviously. So 5x squared differentiates to 10x, and then 5y squared differentiates to 10y divided by dx. Remember that if you want to use the implicit differentiation, then whenever you are differentiating the dependent variable, you differentiate that as usual, but at the end you times that by divide by dx. Sorry, I mean, in this case it's divide by dx, but the variables can be anything. So just here remember that it can be, for example, dx by dt or du by dx, anything. Just here make sure to remember that you multiply that by the d of the dependent variable over d of the independent variable, and then minus 6xy. So this is the product rule. Be careful, because your first function is minus 6x and the second function is y. So I'm going to write down the first function times the derivative of the second function. Y differentiates to 1, but we always times the derivative by divide by dx. So 1 times divide by dx is divide by dx, and we already had minus 6x, so it's going to be minus 6x divided by dx. Now we differentiate the first function times the second function. Minus 6x differentiates to minus 6 times y, and then 13 differentiates to 0. Okay, now at this point, the next thing that we always do in implicit differentiation after differentiating is rearranging and writing divide by dx in terms of x and y. And normally we need to factorize. So in this case, we need to take a factor of divide by dx on the left hand side, and that's going to be 10y minus 6x is equal to. Now I'm going to move everything else that doesn't have divide by dx to the right hand side. That includes minus 10x plus 6y. Right. Now at this point, we just need to divide both sides by this bracket, so that we are going to have divide by dx in terms of x and y. That's going to be divide by dx is equal to minus 10x plus 6y divided by 10y minus 6x. Okay, this is now the equation of the first derivative, and we are at a position to find a gradient. And in order to find a gradient, we need to substitute the values of x and y. The coordinates, we need to pick the point and then substitute the coordinates into the derivative equation. And the interesting thing about implicit differentiation is that when you want to find a gradient, you normally substitute the coordinates of x and y into the derivative equation, because normally in other types of differentiations you are only going to have x or the independent variable in your derivative equation, and you just need to substitute the value of the x coordinate of the point. But implicit differentiation is different. So we substitute x is equal to 1 and y equals 2. So 1, 2. And it's going to be divided by this is equal to, so minus 10 plus 12 over 20 minus 6. And it's going to be 2 over 14, which is 1 over 7. So 1 over 7 is the gradient at the point 1, 2. All right, that's it for this video, and thank you for watching.